Hi, this is Randy with ReportMaster Software. Now, if you're going to get a software program to help you with your documentation, your reports, and your notes, there are a couple of features that are very important. One, you want to make sure the system already is pretty much loaded up with just about everything you're ever going to want to say so that you can just point and click whatever you want, and what comes out is perfectly well written, and you don't have to start over and recreate everything you'll ever want to say. And there are some systems that do require you to do that. So you don't want to do that. It takes too much time and effort. But secondly, you want to have a very easy way to customize, to change statements, to add things that are unanticipated, that type of thing. And without those two different abilities, you're going to have trouble. Now, I'm going to go into this system that we have here, ReportMaster, and I'm just going to click on this current date. We're going to go right into a particular visit. And here, let me show you something down here, opening remarks. Now, you don't have to use an opening remark. In fact, the system is already going to use the data that it has to write a statement that makes sense. Here we have, on October 11, 2006, the above-named patient presented himself for treatment of his complaints arising from a motor vehicle accident he was involved in on August 1st, 2006. Now, this is not the current chart we're in. This is just a sample. But basically, the system looks at the data. Here we have date of injury, date of exam. We have the patient's name. We have what type of report are we doing or note, and what's the case type? Well, the system puts all that together into a nice sentence. However, let's say you wanted to send something to the guy's medical doctor, to the patient's medical doctor. Let's say, and this is an MD that doesn't know you, and he did not refer the patient, but you want to start a communication with him. So look at this. I could, into this box here, I could just type something if I wanted, but even better, I could hit this auto codes button. And let's see if we have an opening remark. Here we have an opening remark for a new MD. In other words, this is an MD that you haven't talked to yet. It says here, I'm sending this report to you because I'm treating a patient of yours, and I wanted to give you the opportunity to call me if you have any questions. If I hit insert code, it pops it in down here, and that statement will then start or be at the very beginning of the report or the note. And these auto codes like this, we have auto code boxes like this throughout the program. In every section of the program, you can auto code anything you need if we don't already have it. For instance, closing comments, diagnoses, prognoses. You can even auto code in tests if we don't have them. We have about 150 different orthopedic and neurological tests, but if we're missing one that you want, you can auto code it right in. Now, here's another feature I want to show you, these drop downs. Notice here you have motor vehicle accident, workers' comp, slip and fall, IME. What if it's something totally different, though, like he came in as part of a supportive care plan? Or, let's say, due to a fall while skating. If I put that, it's going to say, would you like to add this entry? If I hit yes, it's now part of this drop-down. Okay? So here's another feature. We have checkoffs, but you can add whatever you want to the drop-down and have it available anytime in the future. So throughout the program, we have that as well. Now, I want to show you something else, another customizing feature. I'm going to go to the main screen where you do your objective and treatment for a note, and I'm going to hit this button here for palpation scale. And here we have a bunch of palpation findings that you can totally modify. You can add whatever you want, and you can delete whatever you don't need. In other words, if you wouldn't use AF for articular fixations, get rid of this one and add what you would use. Okay? Now here we have, at C2, we found 2, which is moderate pain and articular fixations. Let's say at T3, you found severe pain, or actually, you know what? Let's use a Gonstead type listing. Let's say you found anterior superior right positioning. If I click it, it pops in there. So it's going to say you found anterior superior right positioning at T3. Now, I'm not a doctor, so if that wouldn't ever fit for that level, then realize that I'm not a doctor. Now, left knee, we had clicking and mild edema. Now, let's go down then to our treatment. Again, I hit this modality list. I get a bunch of modalities here, a bunch of treatments, that is. And here we have activator at C2. We have an extremity adjustment, CAE. That here means extremity adjustment to left knee. Let's say, well, what do we want to do at T3? Let's just do a regular chiropractic adjustment. So I just double-click it, pops it in there. And so that's how that works. And then the way it comes out in a note, obviously, is perfectly well written up and grammatically correct. So I guess I just wanted to show you a couple of ways that you can customize our system. It'll give you something to compare other things you might be looking at. And but I will tell you, this one works beautifully. And we'd love to tell you about it if you'd like to know more, or if you just have questions. Feel free to call us. The number is 877-742-9215. Thank you for watching.
Please give us a call today, toll free, at 877-742-9215 for a live demonstration. Thanks.